Hey everybody, Patty Ann here again today. Today I wanted to show you two things. The first one is, well, if you saw yesterday's video, you can see that I took you the whole way around the mountain to be able to change the color of the font Summer in case you wanted to. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch yesterday's video. But I wanted to show you the quicker way to do it because I don't know what my brain was thinking. Of course I know this way to do it. So here we have the summer. Remember, it was as if a t-shirt was saying school's out for summer, and I was showing you how to use that large embroidery hoop for it, no matter what kind of machine you have, if you can get that large hoop. But anyway, so in order to change it, what I was showing you to do, let's imagine you wanted to change this M right here, okay? What I was showing you to do, and let's hide this first thing here by clicking on it, and I'll click on this button right here that says lock and hide. So that means it won't confuse us and we can't bother or mess with it. Doesn't look like anything happened, but when I click over here, it's gone. And I think I'll click on the letter H to get rid of my hoop as well, so that doesn't frustrate us. All right, let's pretend actually we want to change this letter E to red. And what I showed you yesterday was this. Go ahead, and this is just in Essentials, although my other buttons are up here. Go up here to the Stitch Simulator and start running it till you get to where you want to be. And then I said, okay, use this little button right here, the forward and backward button. These blue arrows take you one stitch at a time, either forward or backward. And in this case, I want to go backward because I want to go back to where the E starts. So I'm going to go back and keep clicking on this button until I get all the way to the beginning of the letter E, which could be right there, I suppose. And so then I said what you'll do next is put a stop, because that allows you to change the color. So this is really true, and I'm going to show you where you would really need to use it, this function, in just a minute. But right now, the easier way to change the lettering is to click on the stop button. Well, this is not the easier way, this is the long way. And I said I wanted to change it to red, so I can type in the word red right here, R-E-D, hit enter, and it goes up to a red. This is fluorescent red orange. I'll just go with that, say okay, and there it is. So it changed the next two letters. And of course, if I wanted to change the E by itself, I could do that as well by using the Stitch Simulator till I get up to the E, and I just want to change the R by itself. Again, I could use this arrow key to go back and forth till we start the R, hit the stop button. That allows me to change it to a different color. And I'll just choose this blue, and there we go. As I said, that is one way that you can change the colors. But let me show you this. This is an easier way. And I should have remembered this yesterday for you guys, but here you go. I was reminded by one of my viewers. Let's look. Say we want to change this U. All you have to do when you have lettering like this is click on the letter. Well, let's start all over again with the word summer. So let me, because I was messing with these, let me delete this. Delete. And I'll put the word summer in here again. So I've clicked on the text tool up here to create letters, and then I came back to where it says text, and I'll type in summer and hit enter. There we have the word summer. I'm dragging it out to make it large. Now let's suppose, this is the quick, easy way to do it. Let's suppose I want to change the letter E to a different color. Simply click on that box right there. That highlights just the E. Come over here to the color swatch, click on it, and then change it to any color you want and say, okay. So there's the E. Let's suppose we want to change the U. Click on it, okay? Click on that little box in the center, come over here to the color swatch, and change it to any color you like. So that's really a super easy way to do it, and that'll be easier for you if you do the school's out for summer thing that I had shown yesterday. But let's get rid of that now, because I do want to show you a time when you'd absolutely need to use the color stops. And that's in a situation like this. So I'm going to, remember I lock this, I'm going to highlight it and come up here to this one that says unlock selected shapes. Doesn't look like anything happened, but click, oopsie, right there it is. Okay. Now let's suppose that we want to make, we'll leave all of this red and maybe we want to make the cupcake. And then we'll make best mom. Let's say your mother's favorite color is blue. And maybe you're making her a mug rug that looks like this little square, right? That says best mom. That'd be really cute, right? And actually, if it were for me, I'd like it on blue jean material, old recycled blue jean material. I made these blue jean coasters for everybody that attended a party at our house in 2019. But anyway, if we wanted to make this and have best mom be in a different color, we do need to use the stop functions that I had shown yesterday. And again, you can do this in Embrilliance Essentials. So all you do is come up here to the Stitch Simulator. Notice the first thing up here in the Stitch Simulator is black. That's the bounding box. Okay, that's the box that's going to stitch all the way around this to hold all your layers in place for you. After that, it's going to start stitching out the best mom mug rug. There's part of mom, there's best, and the rest. Okay, so what we need to do now is go back with the Stitch Simulator until we get to where it starts doing the letters for mom, which is right there about. And I'm going to use these two little blue arrows again so I can get right up to it. Okay, that's probably it. So I'm going to go back, back, back. Okay, so right there, right here, I'm going to add a stop by coming up here to the stop sign and say stop. And again, let's pretend like our mom's favorite color is blue. So I'll just type that in. And it's going to go to supposedly a deep sky blue. I think I'll look for a little darker blue for us. Let's see. How about colonial blue, just so you can see it more easily? And I'll say, okay. Whoa, look what that did. That changed everything after that spot into colonial blue. Well, that's not what we want. We just want best mom to be blue. So we have a little bit more work to do. Use the Stitch Simulator again. Okay, let's go through here. Oh, there's going to do mom, part of it. Oh, now it's doing a star. I don't want the star to be blue, so I'm going to go back in the Stitch Simulator. And again, I can use this button to go back step by step, right to there, and I'll say stop. And now I just want to use the red color or the blue color that I've been using. If I try to find it in threads, right here where it says view, I'll have a hard time maybe. If I go to palettes right here, it's going to show me just the threads that I've used so far, just the threads that are in my palette that I've used so far on this page. So I'm going to click on palettes and look, there are the 3 colors that have been used. So I'm going to change it back to this one right here, the red, and say okay. Now when I say okay, it's going to change everything after this stop sign back to red, which is fine. We'll just have more work. Okay, so look at that. Wowzers. So let's see now what we got. We got this, and we have the O and the M, and then there's the stars. Oh, look, we need to do the T up here. So let's, I guess, right about there. Maybe I'll go back one more. Boop. Okay, and I'll put a stop sign in here because I know the T is coming up, and my mom likes blue best, so I'm going to change it to blue. Okay, that did that. Okay, that's not what we want. Still have more work. So we'll go like this, using the Stitch Simulator all along. Okay, now we got the T and the S and the B. Oh, look at that. Uh-oh, it got a star. We don't want that star. Let's go back. So I have to go forward maybe to get those stripes all done that I want done. As soon as it starts popping over that way to do something red, I'm going to go back and back, put another stop sign and say red. and say OK. All right, let's check it out. Here's what we have. Okay, so that's red. Uh-oh, it's going back into the word best. So let's go ahead and go forward just until it gets to the B. Right there. Let's say stop, and I'll make it blue again. Say OK. All right, more work. There. Best. Okay, it's going. Oh, okay. Now it went back again to the star, which is what we don't want. So we can stop it here, or we can stop it over there. I'll stop it now and say red. Say okay. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh, look what happened right here. Look what's going on. It's going from the red star on the right to the blue of the letter M. So right here, I hope you can see my little cursor guy. Let's see, I'll hold down my space bar, which turns my cursor into a hand and allows me to move this over so you can see. And let's go back. Let's go forward. All right, see that right there? We're going to go back, 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 back. Okay, there. Now, we want to put another stop sign in and change the color to blue and say OK. And I'm going to go back out so we can see and hold down my shift key, or not my shift, my space bar so I can move this over for you. And let's go again. We've got that. Okay, best mom. So far, so good. All right, so it went down here to the star again. See that? Scroll in a little bit. Went right down there to the star again. We don't want this star right here to turn blue. So we're going to go forward until it gets into the star right there. I don't want that. I'm going to go back one. I'm going to say stop and red and OK. Whew. All right, we're getting close to the end, but not totally, because look at M for mom. So let's see, we're going this way. There's that. Perfect. Okay. Right when we go from the cupcake, I need to go back. Right there, I'm going to put another stop in, change it to blue, say OK. All right, we're getting close to the end, you guys. There's best and mom. Right when it leaves mom, so I can go forward again with, okay, and I can put the stop in here, or I could have gone back further into the M one step. It's really not going to matter because it's going to be so small. Say stop and red and OK. And I think that's it. I think we've changed this, and this would make a really cute little mug rug for your mom or mom. Hey, speaking of which, you know what? I wonder how hard it would be to change this to the letter U. Well, that's for another video. I wanted this one to be pretty quick for you guys. So that's how you can put in stops and change the colors of any design that you buy. Suppose when you buy these designs, well, let's just look one more time. Let's open one window, new window, and I'm going to open that, I hope. Yep, there it is. Open this. Okay, check this out. Some of you may be thinking, well, how in the world am I going to change that? It's only one thing over here in the Objects panel. And so if you purchase something and that's what it looks like, all you have to do to be able to change it up is to use the Stitch Simulator and put stops in it. Suppose you just wanted to get rid of something. Watch this. We can go like, suppose you don't want it to say best mom. Well, let's just suppose you don't want one of these stars in here. I don't want to take forever. So we'll take out this star right up here. So I'm going to go forward right there, going to go stop, and I'm going to change that to a different color. So right now, just change it to something else willy-nilly. I'll change it to something totally different. Let's see. Let's change it to green. Okay. All right, so everything's green. We're trying to get rid of this star right here. because I don't want it in my design. So I go like this, and I'm going to stop after that star, like this, and I can say stop. And again, I come back to my palettes and turn it all to red. Okay, and so let's see what we've got. There's that star, but I know more of that star is coming up in a little bit. So right there, I'm going to say stop again, and I'm going to change that to the green color and say okay. Let's see what we got. There's the there's all the star until it gets to the green, or the letter M right down here, and I'm going to make another stop, and I'm going to change it to red. Okay, so you're wondering, how can I get rid of that star if I don't want it? Well, just come over here in the Objects panel and find it. It's right here. See, when I click on it, it highlights it. Then I can just hit delete on my keyboard. Now, there were two parts of it, remember? So there's the other part, delete, and now it's gone. And maybe I'd actually want to get rid of that little boop right there too. So I can get rid of that by doing this. Okay, right up here. When it gets, let's use the forward arrow. Right when it goes there, I don't want that, so I'm going to go back, back, and I'm going to say stop, and I'll change that to another color. Doesn't matter what. Let's just change it to just change it to that color and say okay. All right, so now what we need to do is do this, go here. Okay, wait. Oh, where was it? Oh, let me scroll in. Okay, there it is right there. I see it, barely. I'm going to hit 1 to go, and I'm going to say stop, and I'm going to change this to the palette colors of red. Say okay. So it's this little guy right here. That. Where is that? That's this one right here called Mint. Let's see. Should be just that one little piece is Mint. I'm not sure why my computer's misbehaving, but let me hit delete on that and see what happens. Okay, now it's gone. So that's perfect. Let's watch. So we're doing this, and there it is. That little booper's gone, and that's how easy it is to get rid of something in a design that you may have purchased and decided you didn't want it. So I hope you liked today's short tutorial and you learned a little something. Please make sure that you give me a thumbs up. I love those thumbs up, and subscribe. And if you're in the market to buy something, check out my links down below. See you again soon. Bye.